Digestion is the great secret of life. Have a blessed day to everyone. I am Emerson Manalili Gamboa from BPED 2A. On this video, I am going to discuss the digestive system together with my groupmates Norman, Daisy, Jeremy, Ian, and Roberto. So, let's start! Digestive system consists of the gastrointestinal tract plus the accessory organ of digestion. Digestion involves the breakdown of food into smaller and smaller components until they can be absorbed and assimilated into the body. So meaning to say, the digestive system is the complex process of turning the food you eat into nutrients, which the body uses for energy, growth, and cell repair needed to survive. The digestion process also involves creating waste to be eliminated. The digestive tract or gastrointestinal tract is a long twisting tube that starts at the mouth and ends at the anus. It is made up of a series and muscles that coordinate the movement of food and other cells that produce enzymes and hormones to aid in the breakdown of food. Along the way are other accessory organs that are needed for digestion. The function of digestive system is digestion and absorption. Digestion is breakdown of food into small molecules, which are then absorbed into the body. Food undergoes three types of process in the body: digestion, absorption, and elimination. Digestion and absorption occur in the digestive tract. After the nutrients are absorbed, they are available to all cells in the body and are utilized by the body cells in metabolism. The absorption is the simple molecules that result from chemical digestion pass through cells membranes of the lining in the small intestine into the blood or lymph capillaries. This process is called absorption. Elimination is the food molecules that cannot be digested or absorbed need to be eliminated from the body. The removal of indigestible waste through the anus is the form of feces, is defecation or elimination. So now, I will give the time to Sir Norman for the continuation of this particular topic.
Thank you, Mr. Gamboa, for discussing the definition of digestive system as well as the function of it. My name is Norman De Leon and I will be the presenter of the first two parts of the digestive system, which is the mouth and the esophagus. And I will also discuss the function of these two parts. Now, let us proceed with the first one, which is the mouth. The mouth is the beginning of the digestive tract. In fact, digestion starts before we or you even take a bite of food. We know that the first function of digestive system is ingestion. When we say ingestion, it is a process of intaking of foods. And the mouth is responsible for this function. The mouth is responsible for the ingestion. The digestive process starts when we chew a food. When our mouth chew a food. Because when we chew, our salivary glands make a saliva, and those saliva will be our digestive juice that makes the food mamasama sa o moisten. Minomoisten niya yung mga foods in order for the foods to move more easily through our esophagus into our stomach. The mouth has the same function with stomach. They are both responsible for the storage of food as it is waiting to be digested. When we swallow, our tongue pushes the food into our throat. Tinutulak ng ating tongue yung food papunta sa ating throat. Kung mapapansin nyo, merong small flap of tissue which is the epiglottis. Yung epiglottis na yon, it helps us to prevent foods, drinks that we take from entering to our windpipe. For us to prevent the so-called choking o yung mabulunan tayo. And the food passes through our esophagus. Pag na-chew na natin, mapupunta na sa throat into our esophagus. Now, let us proceed to the discussion of this part, the esophagus. The esophagus is located in our throat, in our throat. This is our throat, then this would be our esophagus, near our trachea or our windpipe. The esophagus receives food from our mouth when we swallow. Pag nanguyanan natin yung mga food, madadaanan ng food yung epiglottis, yung throat, hanggang sa mapunta ito sa ating esophagus. And the process becomes automatic. After we swallow, the process becomes automatic. Parang yung utak natin ay magsisignal na sa muscles sa esophagus and the peristalsis begins. Yung peristalsis, parang it is a series of muscular construction within the esophagus. Yung parang peristalsis, yung mga muscles natin mag-construct para bumaba sa stomach, pababa ng pababa. Esophagus deliver food to our stomach. If the mouth is the gateway to the body, the mouth is the food's gateway to our body, then the esophagus is the highway for food and drinks to travel along to the stomach. Yung esophagus is yung magiging daanan ng mga pagkain na itinitake natin papunta sa stomach. Kung ang mouth ay ang entrance, ang esophagus naman ay yung way, yung daan ng mga pagkain at tubig na ating itinitake. And that's it for the mouth and the esophagus. Let us proceed to the discussion of the remaining parts.
Hello, good day everyone. I am Daisy D. Dizon, PPED 2A, and this is the continuation of our topic, digestive system. And I am assigned to discuss the stomach and the small intestine and its function. Let us start with the stomach. The stomach is a hollow organ or container that holds food while it is being mixed with stomach enzymes. Our stomach is a muscular J-shaped organ in the upper part of the abdomen. It is a part of the digestive system which extends from the mouth to the anus. The size of the stomach varies from person to person and meal to meal. Our stomach has three main functions. First, temporary storage for food, which passes from the esophagus to the stomach where it is held for 2 hours or longer. Second, mixing and breakdown the food by contraction and relaxation of the muscle layers in the stomach. Third and lastly, digestion of food. Now let us proceed to the small intestine. Small intestine is made up of 3 segments, the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The small intestine is a 22-foot-long muscular tube that breaks down food using enzymes released by the pancreas and bile from the liver. The muscle of the small intestine mix food with digestive juices from the pancreas, liver, and intestine, and push the mixture forward for further digestion. The walls of the small intestine absorb water and the digested nutrients into your bloodstream as peristaltic continues the waste products of the digestive process move into the large intestine. The small intestine has three parts: the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The duodenum is the shortest section, on average measuring from 20 cm to 25 cm in length. Its proximal end is connected to the antrum of the stomach, separated by the pylorus, and the only part of the small intestine where Brunner's gland are present on histology. Next, the jejunum is roughly 2.5 meters length, contains muscular flaps and belly to absorb the products of digestion. And lastly, the final portion of the small intestine, the ileum. It is measured around 3 meters in length and end at the cecum. It absorbs any final nutrients with major absorptive products being vitamin B12 and bile acids. Thank you for listening to me. Now I will give the time to Ma'am Jerry Galang for the continuation of this particular topic.
Hi, my name is Kalan Jeremias, and this is the continuation of our topic, digestive system. So, function of pancreas and liver. So first, pancreas. So, during digestion, your pancreas makes pancreatic juice called enzymes. These enzymes break down sugars, fats, and starches. Your pancreas also helps your digestive system by making hormones. These are chemical messengers that travel through your blood. So we have two major functions of pancreas, the exocrine and the endocrine. An essential pancreatic function is the conversion of food into fuel for the body's cells. The exocrine parts produce mainly digestive enzymes and helps in digestion, whereas the endocrine part is responsible for the regulation of carbohydrate, metabolism, or blood sugar, with its insulin and glucagon production. So next is liver. So, function of liver. The liver has many functions, but its main job within the digestive system is to process the nutrients absorbed from the small intestine. While from the liver secreted into the small intestine also plays an important role in digesting fat and some vitamins. So, here's the primary function of the liver. So, first is bile production and excretion. Second is excretion of bilirubin, cholesterol, hormones, and drugs. Third is metabolism of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Fourth is enzymes activation. Fifth is storage of glycogen, vitamins, and minerals. Next is synthesis of plasma proteins such as albumin and clotting factors. Last is blood detoxification and purification. So now I will give the time to Mr. Ian J. Flores for the continuation of this particular topic.
Hi, my name is Ian J. Flores, and this is the continuation of our topic, digestive system. Gallbladder. The gallbladder stores and concentrates bile from the liver, and then releases it into the duodenum in the small intestine to help absorb and digest fats. The gallbladder is an organ that found in your abdomen. Its function is to store bile until it's needed for digestion. When we eat, the gallbladder contracts or squeezes to send bile into your digestive tract. Gallbladder disorders such as gallstone are common digestive conditions. There are several important functions of the gallbladder which include to store and concentrate bile, to respond to intestinal hormones such as cholecystokinin to empty and refill its bile store, to contribute to regulating the composition of bile, the percentage of water, bile salts, and more. to control the flow of bile into the small intestine, to contract or secreting bile in the biliary tract and duodenum. The contraction of gallbladder are caused by several factors including fatty food content combined with gastric distension or fudging of the stomach due to a high volume of food content. The release of cholecystokinin or CKK from the duodenum. Colon or large intestine. The large intestine or colon is responsible for processing waste so that emptying the bowels is easy and convenient. The large intestine has three primary functions. First is absorbing water and electrolytes. Second is producing and absorbing vitamins. And the third one is forming and propelling feces toward the rectum for elimination. So what happens when the colon is not functioning properly? Symptoms of bowel problem include abdominal pain and spasm, gas, bloating, inability to defecate or fast gas, rectal, bleeding, and watery stools, constipation, diarrhea, vomiting, and weight loss. What are the colon diseases? There are many common problems affecting the colon and rectum. These conditions include irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, hemorrhoid, anal fissures, abscess, colitis, polyps, and colon cancer. Now, I will give the time to Sir Roberto for the continuation of this particular topic.
Good day everyone! My name is Roberto Angas Jr. from BPED 2A. Parts of digestive system. Rectum is a straight 8-inch chamber that connects the colon to the anus. The rectum's job is to receive stool from the colon, letting you know that there is stool to be evacuated, pop up, and to hold stool until evacuations happen. The rectum is a part of the lower gastrointestinal tract. The rectum is a continuation of sigmoid colon and connect to the anus. The rectum follows the shape of the sacrum and ends in expanded sections called ampulla, where feces is stored before it's released via the anal canal. The anus is the end of the gastrointestinal GI tract. When the sacrum is full, your body feels the urge to have a bowel movement. The internal anal sphincters relax and pushes the stool from the rectum into anal canal. The anus is the opening where the gastrointestinal tract ends and exits the body. The anus starts at the bottom of the rectum. The last portion of colon, large intestine. The anocrical line separates the anus from the rectum. Two tissues called fascia. So that's all our discussion. Thank you for listening. I hope you have learned something from our discussion today.